up, Taiwan? I'm Ethan Liu with 10 minutes of news from here in Taiwan and around the world. Opponents to a new deal to bring Indian migrant workers into Taiwan have petitioned the government.
不是针对任何的特定国家，我们希望政府它可以优先解决台湾内部的问题，之后我们再来开放新的移工来源国。希望政府它可以正视这些台湾民众的小小的声音。
The group garnered 300 signatures. They say more migrant workers will force wages in Taiwan to stagnate. There are currently more than 700,000 migrant workers in Taiwan. They mostly come from Southeast Asian countries like Indonesia, Vietnam, and the Philippines, and work in blue-collar jobs. Many face abusive work conditions. Taiwan is taking action after fatal stabbing at a junior high school in December. The Education Ministry is considering two proposals to step up searches of students' belongings. One that will allow emergency searches of students suspected of carrying dangerous objects, and another that would target at-risk youth and students with juvenile records. To learn more about how to prevent school violence in Taiwan, our reporter Tiffany W spoke with EdYouth Executive Director Shang Huang.
The government is now trying to come up with a plan to regulate and better check what students are bringing to school, if they're bringing any weapons, and especially students that have a juvenile record. So what do you think about the government singling out these specific type of students? Will that actually help reduce school violence incidents, or could that make things worse?
所以作为一个就是教育组织，我们其实更在乎的是大家有没有机会让每个人有均等的教育资源，不管他今天是一个曝险少年，或者是大家印象里面的一般人，其实我们都希望大家可以是有学习机会的，然后是可以好好长大的。
Do you think Taiwan's school discipline is getting more strict after this incident, or what's the change?
我其实没有很确定，但是我知道大家很紧张，就是因为大家有一个危机事件之后变得很恐慌吧，因为大家就觉得炸弹好像就在自己的身边，但是其实我们觉得没有这么严重。然后就我们观察到的高中学生而言，高中学生其实还好，当然国中端的情况我们不太清楚，但是我们知道的是教师端、家长端好像很紧张，那学生端目前我们的观察是还好。
So what do you recommend to schools that are looking to better protect their students from violent incidents like this recent one?
在这一次的事件里面，其实我们觉得更重要的应该是情绪教育，所以我们觉得要先知道自己生气了，那在生气的时候不要下任何冲动的决定，我们可以控制的是后面的那个行为决定。那我们觉察情绪，然后知道有哪些行为可以选之后，我们再为自己做一个负责任的选择。这是我们觉得除了可以保护校园，也可以保护就是整个社会的方法。
That was our reporter Tiffany W speaking with EdYouth Executive Director Shang Huang on violence in Taiwanese schools. Taiwan is continuing its investigation into an oil spill that hit the country in December. Our reporter Sandy Chi explains.
Scrubbing thick black oil stuck to rocks on this beach in northern Taiwan. These volunteers have a tedious and challenging task.
这个油污啊，就因为很厚重，然后很黏，然后黏在石头上，所以我们要用这个吸油纸，要把它擦干净。
This area is just one of many coastal areas around Taiwan where oil washed onto its shores in December last year. The government says that 5.7 hectares of coastline was affected in that month alone. Taiwan's Ocean Affairs Office is using a special radar to find the source of the spill. They're trying to detect ships that might have dumped the oil, but currents and monsoon winds have slowed down their progress.
柚子湖12月2号我们那时候采样，那它是检验疑似原油清仓的一些废油，因为目前是卫星是没有找到嘛，没有找到这样子的一个污染来源，但是我们还是有在持续的收整相关的资料。
This kind of fuel pollution is a huge threat to local wildlife and ecology.
就这边很多那个螺，然后就附在石头上面啊，然后那个油污来就把它们全部都染黑了，就像这样子。这个还在动，可是它如果走到油污的地方就危险了。它们现在还是活着啦，可是不晓得能撑多久。
Taiwan's waters are at high risk of oil spills. The Ocean Affairs Office says there are about 19 oil spills per season. In one of the worst cases, a huge cargo ship carrying about 500 tons of fuel dumped oil into the sea in 2016, polluting the water and coastal areas in the country's north. It was the most serious case of marine pollution in a decade. But now it's 2024, and experts say not enough is being done to prevent this recurring issue.
We need something better than this, I think. If this happen every year, we should have some more strict laws or find some ways to stop this.
With no sign of when the next incident will happen, the country can only keep scrubbing one rock at a time. Klein Wang and Sandy Chi for TaiwanPlus.
Hualien County in eastern Taiwan is expanding an eco-friendly farming project after seeing their early efforts bear fruit. Yu Jinghua has more.
Learning to be guardians of nature. These farmers are practicing an environmentally friendly farming method to attract endangered animal species back to their original habitats. This is a part of a government project in Taiwan's eastern county of Hualien. Farmers are compensated for taking part in conservation efforts. Nearly 300 farmers have helped restore land over the past 3 years, which has led to several native species of wildlife returning.
农民他有记录到像食蛇龟、彩冠龟、环颈雉、石蟹獴等。那其实农民他不只透过这样子的营造生产农作物之外，那他也可以让这些自然生态跟野生动物共存，也创造更多的生物多样性的可能。
With the early success of this scheme, authorities are expanding the project to more farms in Hualien. Farmers who sign up have to agree to keep water in their fields year-round and not use herbicides, poison, or bird nets. If they use pesticides, those have to meet safety standards. If they can tick all these boxes, farmers will receive subsidies called an ecological salary.
水梯田的话，1年1公顷会有3万元的奖励。那如果说是水田的话，会有2万元的奖励。经过这3年的辅导，农民开始认知到一般的农业生产经济的行为以外，还可以有更多关于生态跟友善地球、友善这个土地的一些做法。
Since 2021, a total of 261 hectares of farmland have been made more welcoming for wildlife. A positive start towards a brighter future for native species. Ryan Wu and Yu Jinghua for TaiwanPlus.
As Taiwan's population ages, it's getting more and more important to keep seniors healthy. Instead of making them hit the gym, Kaohsiung has launched a program to bring the gym to them. Eric Gao reports.
These seniors are showing they've still got the moves. They're helping to launch a new mobile gym program in Kaohsiung in southern Taiwan. It brings workout equipment to seniors who generally don't get too much strenuous exercise.
排舞、健身这样子，
多多少少在公园走步这样，对身体比较好一点。
Taiwan's population is aging rapidly. The country is set to become a super-aged society as early as next year, with over 20% of the population over age 65. Keeping seniors active and exercising is important for their health, especially to ward off muscle loss and high cholesterol that can lead to more serious conditions.
如果你就去走路、去散步这种，其实对这些帮助并不多。
That's why the Kaohsiung government teamed up with local businesses for the mobile gym program. It's aimed at communities too small to have their own dedicated fitness centers. Seniors can get their reps in when the van's in town.
跑步机啊，或是训练我们的肌耐力啊，或是腹部，我觉得都是有帮助的。
Kaohsiung plans to run this program for 3 years, starting with a limited number of communities. If the response is good, they'll expand it to more areas, letting more seniors hit the mobile gym. John Su and Eric Gao for TaiwanPlus.
Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. Finally, check out this special breakfast made up of leftover Christmas trees for Berlin Zoo animals. I'm Ethan Liu. Take care, and I'll see you next time.